Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Mike P. Salute to the walls of the state. But this article is done by Tim Dornan. This guy works for the Associated Press. This video is for educational purposes. Here it is right here. But I'm gonna read it to you. This teenager was moved across 18 foster homes and allegedly sexually abused. And again, this article is by Tim Dornan for the Australian Associated Press. They said the South Australian teen endured 18 foster homes and alleged sexually abused. Zane Chilcott, he was 13, was under guardianship of the state for nearly his entire life. He was placed in foster home at 12 months old and experienced a lifetime of abuse. Inquest into his treatment exposed failures of the state's child support system. A South Australian teenager endured 18 foster and residential placements before taking his own life, with authorities responsible for critical failures in his care, an inquest has been told. Zane Chilcott, age 13, was under the guardianship of the state at the time of his death in a residential care facility in Adelaide in 2016. Opening the inquest on Monday, this November the 1st today, which is my baby's birthday, I decided to venture into this journey. All this stuff just be coming across. I'm like, yo, this is wild. But the article says, opening the inquest on Monday, the council said Sally Gowles said the boy had been in some type of care or foster home since he was about 12 months old. She said his short life was marked by significant placement instability, leading to minimal opportunity to develop meaningful and secure relationships with the adults who care for him. Ms. Gowles said the 13-year-old has also suffered from a myriad of behavioral issues in care and at school, sparked by significant traumas and a lack of help at critical moments in his life. This inquest will scrutinize Zane's experiences under the guardianship of the minister and what were significant deficiencies in the level of care and support provided to Zane by the departments responsible. She said, let me show you this little guy, Mo. My little man turned 11 today. This little dude, he's 13. This little innocent little baby. He was 13 in that picture. Here's another little picture in the article. The inquest was told that between 2005 and 2011, Families SA conducted only 6 home visits to check on the boy's care. His early school years were marked by sporadic attendance and behavioral issues with the boy, excluded at one stage for kicking a principal. At a later time, he was placed with an experienced foster care in SA's, which is the place, Allerdale, that's where he lived, mid-north, where he was said to have flourished, had begun to attend school regularly, and had been nominated for a leadership role. But when the caretaker said he could not continue to look after the boy without an increase in funds, authorities had refused to provide extra money. Ms. Giles said that resulted in him being placed in a residential facility at a greater cost over a 3-month period than what the career had asked for over a full year. She said a large number of people have been involved in Zane's care, often making less than appropriate or desirable decisions. Look at the young bull again, man. However, she said the focus of the inquest would be on systemic failures highlighted by his case. This inquest will focus on some critical failures in Zane's care, Ms. Giles said. The department charged with protecting Zane failed to have adequate oversight of him or to appropriately take action when concerns were raised. And the inquiry is continuing. That's just one case. And I don't want to jibber jabber and make a whole nother video about nothing. I'm going to go right into this one. This article's from USA Today. Let me show you. It's a Florida foster mom charged with killing a 4-year-old. She faced abuse allegations 4 months earlier. A Florida foster mother charged with beating and strangling a 4-year-old. Her name, Joy King Castro, to death in August, had just 4 months earlier faced allegations of physically abusing a pair of foster siblings, according to police records. Child welfare workers in April removed the siblings from Lakeisha Mitchell's Titusville foster home and reunified them with their mother ahead of schedule due to the injury seen on one of them, records obtained by USA Today. One sibling had facial abrasions and bruising and a lump on the back of their head where a patch of hair was missing, and bruises on their buttocks, an April 20th police report stated. An investigator also noted markings on one child's rib, and that appeared to be from some type of cord or thin instrument. Oh, man. How can you look at, man? These innocent kids, Mo. These people's doing. And salute to the wards of the state, man. An investigator also, I'm going to continue, I was reading. An investigator also noted markings on one child's ribs and back that appeared to be from some type of cord or thin instrument. I read that part. The children told a Florida Department of Children and Families investigator that Mitchell, age 41, spanked them with her hand, belts, shoes, and a spatula, and that some of the bruises resulted from falls. According to the report, Mitchell was not charged. She was only 4. Despite the allegations, Brevard Family Partnership, a nonprofit that contracts with DCF to oversee child welfare services in Brevard County, placed Joy and another young child with Mitchell in June, according to Joy's former caseworker, Kirsten Larson, who came forward to USA Today following the newspaper's ongoing investigation into Florida's child welfare system. Larson resigned Monday from her position as care coordinator and housing specialist at Brevard Cares, one of the nonprofit sisters agency that works with parents to prevent child abuse and neglect. In a letter to Brevard Family Partnership executives, Larson provided to USA Today, Larson wrote that she was devastated by the news of Joy's death and had even considered offering to foster Joy herself because she had been shuffled between caregivers who didn't seem to know how to connect with her. I love this little girl. This quoted from what this lady was saying. I love this little girl. She was not just a kid I had to stick in a placement somewhere, Larson said. She was a real person. She was wild, sassy, and brilliant. Larson also laid blame at the feet of agency officials who she said had allowed Mitchell to continue fostering children and withheld their knowledge of Mitchell's prior reports from caseworkers. Their error in judgment cost this child her life, Larson wrote. Joy would still be alive today if we had closed Miss Mitchell's home. It's great that it's closed now, but it took the murder of a child to make that happen. This is the lady who beat her. Her name is Lakeisha Mitchell. She faced first-degree murder charges in the August death of the 4-year-old Joy King Castro. 4 months earlier, she was investigated following allegations of physically abusing two other foster children in her care. It's crazy, Mo. It's crazy, man. I don't even want to read no more of this, man. This little girl was 4 years old. Y'all know where we headed. To the Bible. Cause we ain't them kind of peoples. We not them kind of people. What you not gonna do? You're not gonna hurt God's kids. Now, here we go. Hold on. They crazy. Man, you gotta put this in the right context. Hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, here we go. Mm. Pin this lady to the wall, man. We're gonna hit John. John 3. John 1, verse 3. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. I made sure I don't take things out of context. You ain't supposed to touch God babies. He count all the hairs on our heads, man. Salute to the wards of the state. Salute to Miss Beatty, Mo. 14th Street, Raymond Elementary. All my classmates. Salute all my choice classmates, my Taft classmates, all my IEP kids. Salute, man. Hey, look. Salute to y'all, man. Read that again right quick. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. John said that, and that's just letting y'all know ain't nothing in this world that was made without him. You touch his kids, I know ain't nothing good coming to you. To all the victims of abuse, neglect, stay strong. Ain't nothing you can say to that. That's why I just give you John words. No, all things were made by him. When the Most High, when you got an answer to that, I know everybody got a whipping once in their lifetime. When you get that feeling, your butt cheeks get all hot, you like, oh man, I'm about to get the brakes beat off me. But this ain't disciplinary, this is abuse. It's different. All things were made by him, you devils. So when you touching his kids, just know he coming. And when he visit you, ain't gonna be nothing nice. He ain't bring you no apple pies and no french fries from McDonald's. He gonna put you in that bottomless pit. But first, he gonna deal with you. And I hope these peoples get dealt with. Because wards of the state, once our mother and father forsake us, he got us. And y'all ain't do y'all job to protect them kids. Man. Man, y'all souls rest in peace, man. Salute to the wards of the state.